So, hello and welcome to LastofAvari live stream. I feel a little bit ill, my throat is not feeling exactly well, so probably I will be coughing a lot, but supposedly that will not be a huge problem. Well, we'll see. And I'll switch to the actual scene right here, and we'll show you what I have from the previous the first part of the live stream, which you can find on my YouTube channel, and here it should be saved as a highlight. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/LastofAvari, and here we have a little a game out of these kind of characters, but it's actually colored, and I've added a couple effects for a title screen, and a couple bars in the game itself. So right now it's not exactly a game, but you can see this to start with. And yeah, we have couple of moving characters right here, and the eventual target will be to collect all these blue stars, and then you will be able to unlock the gate to the next level, and then you have the next level. To simplify things, one level is just one screen, and you have doors which, when they will be implemented, you will have to get a key, which is a blue key symbol, to actually get through the door, to unlock it. Right now you're just destroying everything except walls. I'm using screen mode 13, which is a 256 color version of CGA, so 320 by 200 pixels, but 256 colors as well. And the limitation is that you can't switch background color, so especially when it comes to symbols, to various letters and numbers, it's always black, but at least I have some fancy graphics here. Yeah, so let's see into code, and on this stream I want to just get at the very least key collection going. Yeah, this is like probably more suitable for 286 PCs, so something like end of 80s. So that's like as retro as it can get, well, except 8-bit stuff. But here I at least have some sort of sensible IDE development environment. Not just a little screen editor like in QBASIC, but in that QBASIC you could have reprogrammable characters, like basically letters, but you could switch graphics for the letter for something else, so that could work like a sprite but behave like a character. So you could analyze it with a screen function. Here I have, yes, somewhere here I should have actual stuff. Yeah, like here you see that I'm reading the position, in this case a little bit higher than the player is, and then I'm converting character code into actual symbol with the char function, and comparing is that a wall or not, and I'm using variables for that to be able to switch if I need to wall characters, which is just sharp. So that's what I have. Well, it shouldn't buffer too much, but that's more of a problem of QBASIC running in a DOSBOX window, and DOSBOX doesn't really update the screen that well, especially when it works with OBS. So when you see stuff like slow shading, it's not because I have bad internet. It's actually because apparently OBS isn't that great with DOSBox. I could theoretically try to run it in QB64, which is like Windows version of QBASIC, unofficial, but it should kind of work, mostly compatible. But for now I'm just doing that. Yeah, so let's add some functions. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting things. Of course you can copy paste, but that's DOS, so you use Control Insert and Shift Insert instead of Control C and Control V. So for example, let us gather stars. Like that, and yeah, if that's a star, then we will do that. We want to move our character. Hi Bichev, nice to see you, and yeah, hi Ethan. So for example, player stars equals player stars plus 1. In visualbasic.net I would just do that sort of thing, but here of course we can't do that, so it's kind of a little bit messier. So that's one thing, and I have to repeat it for everything else. I could maybe try to set this symbol processor into a different subroutine, but I'm not sure if it will be ideal, because they are not exactly the same, really. So for now I'll just repeat it. And the easiest way is probably just base it off this and then just switch a few things around. So we have this, and of course that. Actually, I don't need a space here. Left, yeah. Now I'll copy this. And that. And I have to, yeah, make this wall processor thing shifted to the other way, because right now it lets you, yeah, it just lets you go around, but actually I don't want that. I think instead of that I will do that, so you can move to a free spot. Or actually, instead of that, I could fit all those if-thens into here, into another layer. Actually, let me see. That's an interesting decision. When I will add enemies, I don't really want to be able to move into an enemy. That should be a different spot. So no, I don't think I can build it upon this construction. So I will indeed do that for now, at least. Maybe I will rewrite it later, who knows. Remove wall. And now we should be able to collect stars correctly, maybe. Here's a little interface with statistics, key, stars and score. Yeah, I think I want to add some sort of points, and we can fold it into a variable as well. Where do I have my generic stuff? Oh yeah, here. Maybe let's comment it. Blocks. Just data, like generic stuff, players, and other stuff. So we have to get points, and I want to initialize everything, so it should be a 0 by default, but still. Keys 0 and like bonus star equals like maybe 50 points or 10. I could make it just 1, but that's kinda not a huge number. Let's set it to 10 for now. Player score equals player score plus bonus star. Then we'll just copy it to other parts. Yeah, no, I'm kinda messing stuff up. Yeah. Slightly. So that's left, right, up, and down. Now it should work. Let me see. Yeah, we are still not going through walls. Wait a second. It shouldn't be like that, right? We are glitching. Let me see. It's counting like movement twice here. That shouldn't be happening. I guess I forgot to switch something. Oh yeah, just one spot. Yeah, here is not good at all. Like that, not fixed. Now I can actually do stuff. Yeah, now it should work correctly. Everything else was alright. Yeah, now we're moving fine without duplicating or teleporting. Now just try to collect. Oh yeah, of course. I don't have any stars here, and since we changed the code for movement, we no longer can get through the doors, so I should get keys collecting mechanic as well. Well, QBASIC is that. I mean, it's unsupported because it's made for unsupported OS, which is MS-DOS, obviously. Maybe you could run it on FreeDOS, who knows, I haven't tried that, which is kinda supported, but no one cares about QBASIC right now. It's not what you use for application development, so that's just for fun. This program will not be useful for anyone, I don't think. That's just for fun. My stupid weird fun. It's not buffering. If you're talking about this screen update stuff, that's happening because OBS doesn't like DOSBOX too much, and it's not updating the window quickly enough, because I have 0 drop frames. I see it in statistics. That's just how OBS captures DOSBOX. One day. Hello, by the way. Yeah, but I wanted to add keys, so let's do that. So this time around we'll copy that, because it's actually basic pickup mechanic that we will just refresh for the actual key. Now instead of a star we will have a key, and instead of that we'll have a key as well. We could actually get some points for that, right? Like pickups will add you points. That makes sense. And the second part of this mechanic is of course opening doors, which will be based on movement. So it's supposed to be here. Instead of that we will have door, and if it's equals door and player keys is more higher than 0, if we have at least one key, then we will be able to move, and player key amount will be decreased. Like that. And I have to set up a bonus for keys as well, like maybe 5 points, half of that for the moment being. Maybe I'll try to use QB64 next time. Actually, I can try at least if it will load and execute this program correctly right now, because I think I haven't installed. So let me save, and I let it running still, and I should have QB64. Let me see if it's the right executable. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of huge window. I don't need a window that amazing. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that you have to set it up manually. But can I just run it? This thing is obviously has a compiler. Oh yeah, that's not very good. It's just pixel perfect. That means that the window is freaking tiny. But it works. Yeah, I don't think this is the right decision to fix everything, like to switch everything right now. Can I even scale interface over an executable? Yeah, I'll just close that and continue with our little DOSBOX experience. Maybe I'll just raise the speed of it later. And yeah, I think I have to extend this because it's not really visible anymore. These sections will be eventually pretty big, especially when I will add enemies. Right now they are not here, but eventually we may have them. Oh, no, I have to copy that in the other way around, I think. Okay, that's... Or I can fix it like that, maybe. Let me see. I just have to not forget about these little things. And now over here, but obviously this is X, so instead of that we'll do this. Yeah, it's X. Yeah, I forgot to remove one. That's Y, and the second half. Yeah. And now it's a bit easier to duplicate it into here. Minus and key pickups. Now I have to check if chords are getting processed correctly here. Oh yeah, I forgot here to switch one thing. And the rest is kinda looks alright to me, maybe. Let's save it and run it. Now we should be able to pick up these keys. Okay, so I can pick up a key, but I forgot to add the actual key mechanic. Oh yeah, and here, somewhere here, it's not alright, but we'll try to... Yes. That kind of works, but not exactly. Yeah, I think... Let's see. So it's like up here. Maybe I forgot to switch it still something somewhere. It's +1 x. And here as well. And that's left. And score was counting incorrectly also. Plus bonus star. Let me look at it again. When it is exactly happening. So, if we're just moving, that's alright. Doors are working kinda okay, but if I pick up a key, yeah, that's not exactly doing well. And if I do it here, like jumping, they're being removed alright. It looks like. Yeah, it's right. Let me see the right thing. That should just work once, right? Is it direction dependent? It's not even adding score. Do I have it here? Bonus key equals 5. Yeah, I do have it. Well, this coordinate's working correctly, so I don't think it's because it doesn't like full stops or dots, as you call them. What if I set initial score to something more significant? Will I be able to notice any change? Oh, that's actually not displaying correctly. That's interesting. Oh yeah, of course. That's why. Score is alright, I'm just idiot. Here and right now I should see it. Alright. Five and 10. Yeah, but stars are still kind of working quite wildly. It sometimes skips removal, so all the old character. Even though it shouldn't. If I just stick it like that, no. It doesn't matter how quickly I'm hitting geese. If I'm just moving quickly in a straight line, it still doesn't duplicate it, so it's not a speed problem. Yeah, it's here. So it sometimes executes the same thing twice until before it will reach this part. Or actually not so much, because I'm updating coordinates here and printing it not only when it does that. Oh yeah, I think it's part of the problem. Because it starts to think that we are at one place. I've put this piece of code to prevent blinking when our character just, you know, stays at one place. But I guess if I will do this and not just here, of course it will enlarge every freaking operation, but maybe it will work better, because it will guarantee that the character will be removed. Right. Let me just temporarily disable it, just like that, and see if the problem disappears. As you can see now it's blinking heavily, but maybe I will be more lucky this time. No, it doesn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, so I'm standing here. The next character to the right is empty space, so I should just move one time. But it jumps instead of that, over a character. And it only jumps like that when it has something interesting, so 2 sections. Let me see. I think that's because I have this if-thens. So I have to have, yeah, like case selects instead of that. I can switch it all to case, yeah, to select cases. I'm not sure if I can have different options. Because it's not enough to just check the availability of direction. I'm not just moving. I can do that. So back to the square, not exactly 1, but if I would base it on I can make 4 case selects actually. Select case. Yeah, I know. I want to just get this. Or actually here. So it should work significantly better. Can you do that? Yes, you can. And now we will define what we can do with it. So case this. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. And this will be a syntax error. Yeah, here it gets more interesting. I guess I will just put if instead inside of it. So we have case door, and instead of checking it like this, yeah, or can it actually work? No, it will be checking that as well, so I don't think it will work like that, so we have to still put if, but in a different way. Because at this point we already checked the direction. And then and if will actually make sense. And I don't have to check my comparisons with coordinates like 10 times. is? No, it's not is, just star. That should work. And here we have key. Yeah, basically at this point only extra option, like two different cases that we have to check at once, is passing through the door, because we have to determine, we have to detect it. That's, yeah, that's the door. In this case, downwards, and then after we will know that yes, that's the door, we have to check if we have keys, and then if we have keys, then we can move through it and destroy it in the process. So now it shouldn't be duplicating, because yeah, I kinda now realize what's happened. Like here we get in through that, our coordinate is already increased, and then it's increased, it's checking these coordinates and then jump in it before stuff will be redrawn, so that's not exactly ideal. But now I have to just change it 3 more times, and yeah, it will work much better. Okay, so yeah, select case this, right? Yeah, and we don't need them here. Case like that. Yeah, it's kind of repetitive. That's a minus, but the plus is that it will work. So if, and we'll put if here. Oh no, I don't want to push it 8 characters in a row. Couple characters for this structure is more than enough. It's pretty easy. I don't need this. Oh no, I funked up. Do we have no, we don't have history. That's kinda sucks. Oh well, what was that? We'll get a copy from here, just in reverse direction. Like that, and case, remove then, yeah. forgot to remove it from here. I don't need end if since I don't have a lot of those ifs. Except one place. Oh, yeah, I accidentally put a lot of spaces somewhere. I forgot about one key and I forgot about this part. Case key. Is it? Yeah. Here. And select. Maybe I forgot it somewhere. Yeah, I think I forgot in the end of which thing it's supposed to be. I'll just format it and actually let's copy the whole line. Just like that. Is it, I think it's switch something. No, not really. It's not deleting things, but I can always compare it. Yeah, it just pushed it to the bottom, which I don't really need. Yeah, and now the question for $1 million. Can I put case select case construction inside of another select case construction? Would be really handy, but who knows? We will see in a second. Now, oh yeah. I think it's working, guys. Let me see if I can collect stars appropriately. Not really. Or at least the counter is not increasing. You see that score is increasing, right? Maybe I just forgot to implement it. That may be the case. Oh yeah, and I forgot to pick up a key. Over here. And now with the last key I can unlock the door. You don't have enough keys to unlock every door, but you don't have to. Yeah, it's fine. So the movement is not glitching anymore. That's nice. Let's save it. Oh yeah, I know why. Star. It's not star, it's stars. You idiot. I mean, me idiot. It's stars, keys, and score. Yeah, I just copied it without looking at it, really. Now it should be working alright. Let's collect a few keys. We don't have to collect every star, we just have to check if it's doing its thing correctly. Yeah. Now it's picking up from one side, from the other side, from down, from up. And doors are unlocking. And now it's actually okay. And if I don't have a key, then I can't pass the door. So the enemies are guys like this, end symbols, red ends, almost like ants. But the idea is that they're supposed to track you, well, eventually, when it will be done. When you're close to them, like, I don't think I want to have them just wandering around. And one option for that is to have them just moving on empty spaces, so they can't pass through doors, then they can't get onto keys or stars, so that's like basically a wall to them, and that's the easiest way. The other way is to let them get through the keys, but to do that I have to use level map to be able to put the symbol back, so it won't be just destroyed. But for the moment, if I want to add it, I think it's just more sensible to just like let them run to the player, but they will have to avoid all other things, or just get stuck. That's fine. I'm not guru of artificial intellect of any sort. So we have this part. I think I already have enemies colors set. Yeah, that's enemy color red, and enemy symbol, which is okay. Player controls indeed. And here we have right interface, and somewhere maybe not even in between, but at the end, or no, I think it's should be before interface, just in case I want to get some sort of interface thingy for enemies as well. So let's at least mark this space allocated for the enemy section. and we have to get level switching mechanics. But to get level switching mechanics, we have to get starting position for each level. That means that, yeah, let me see, let me allocate array for that as well. Probably, I'm not sure if I need to get it shared. For now, we'll just get world start world player start X, right? Well, I could actually it wouldn't be as player friendly or programmer friendly, but I could just do that world max or level max actually. And then like two. First part could be stored in X and the second part is Y, or the other way around. What the order of printing it? It's Y first, so it could be either. Engine, let me see. Player Y equals current level 1 and player X equals current level 2. And current level is set to 1, obviously. And let's memorize these coordinates where we're actually creating the level, so in all this mess it would be quite visible. For now just that, and I will look to it. So it's 1321. Instead of that, I will just do this, because it's the first level. Oh yeah, I'm not initializing this correctly, I don't think. Or do I? Well, oh yeah, I do. I just have to switch this level max instead of just 2. I will do this, and now I can copy this and slightly change some stuff. And I need to get it's going. Like it can be just L, for example, like level exit. It could be even a couple blocks. Right? Yeah. So let's get this going as well. Level accent. Level exit color. So that's L. And the color is, I guess, it could be the same as door. It's not really that important. Or it can be the same as player, bright white 15. So it mark its significance. Yeah, I think that's right. And I have to switch this screen as well slightly. 19, 20, maybe like that. And yeah, I think it's a sensible place. Level exit color. Level exit. Do I have enough space? That's interesting. Exit the level. If you have all the stars, but that's, yeah, kind of too much text, right? It's hard to set everything, to fit everything into one place. Yeah, what can I do? So it's 19. That's like a Twitter problem. Before your post was increased to 280 symbols. It's quite hard to fit everything, especially on CGA sort of resolution. Can I? To unlock the exit. Maybe this will work. Exit. Leads you to the next level. Or just exit to the next level. That's shorter. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, the different thing is not really working. So, what's the deal exactly? Oh, too quickly. Yeah, it's like pushing itself. That's not a fancy word, but if it will work, it doesn't. That, yeah. Now it just fits. Still not ideal, but at least it is working. Yeah, for now it will do. Now we have to draw the next level. Put it somewhere in here. Ooh, it's kinda shifted. Well, actually it should be shifted, yeah, because otherwise it will be split right here. Not literally, but it won't make things much more complicated. So we don't have to come up with a completely different level, but we need to switch something just to see if stuff works correctly. Like maybe put stars to different place. Yeah, why actually not? Just have to get mine unlock in the correct position. Yeah, maybe like that. Couple more. Yeah, that's all right. We switched a couple things. Oh, I know what I need. I need to get the amount of stars needed. So world player stars. Just single array, so that's and I missed this thing actually, right? Because I'm not doing it exactly right. Yeah, I kind of forgot. I want to have it in a sensible kind of order, so and here we have, I believe, 24. Yeah, it's like 20 here and 4 over there. And then I will need to create the actual array for stars requirement. Like 24 maybe. Yeah, 24 there and 20 here. It's mostly the same. But it is a little bit different, so we will be able to spot this difference. So let's stars. We create it here as well. World stars, I believe. I don't remember. Oh, player. No, it's just all stars. Intro loop, pre-engine. I could use it for level switching this segment actually. So instead of setting it to current level equals 1, I will set it to current level equals current level plus 1. And then it initially should be 0, but in case we'll want to reinitialize it completely, I have to set it correctly from the beginning. Zero. I have to switch it when it's actually being drawn. Yeah, it's farther. Call there. So yeah, this stuff should be going actually first. And now we want to get the actual level up mechanic. So from going from one level to another. And that means that we are duplicating this actually. Level exit, and if player stars more or equals world stars current level, then we don't have to move at all. Instead of that, we'll set our player stars to 0. And player score, for example, plus bonus level complete, and we have to set this level complete to like maybe 100. So I have coordinates here. Am I actually setting those coordinates? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I'm setting it here. So that's alright. What's the line that... yeah, I have to check out interface. I had a spare line somewhere. Over there. That's 23. So I think I have 22. Do I need to show it? That's a good question. Hey Specky. I think I will stream for like an hour more. Since my throat is not feeling amazingly well, and it's quite hard to speak without coughing every 5 words. So we can set it actually. Was it 22? before that line, right? Or we can include it into this procedure. We just have to share current level. Or I think if it's a variable, I can share it from there, just from there. Yeah, I think so. So let's get to print world. Shared current level. I think I want to have it centered. But to begin with, I want to just hit this, so it's like print here, and it's 24, so like that 63. Yeah, that should work. Here it's analyzing color, so that doesn't matter too much. Temporary message equals welcome to level, like is it adds a space automatically, we will see. Is it I think it's a star. Yeah, it's exactly what I need. And here we can have 40 minus, is it len? Yes, it is. Actually. And like that, I believe. And yeah, let's switch color, maybe color 1, and it's 9, right? The brighter version. And when it ends, we'll just paint it all over with space, like that. We don't need any color switch over here, and just close it. without not us, like that, and like that. So now I should copy all this crap over here, right? I don't even need this. That means that I don't have to switch coords. And actually, since I don't need to move, yeah, I can delete that as well. We're not moving anywhere. Yeah, so let's save it again and try to run it. Probably something is incorrect. It's deleted, but not quite. Oh, I want to get it correctly. So, yeah, and let's switch slightly the start position for this level. Like, instead of this, which is 13, 21, like switch it to it's 28 and maybe 12. That's it. So we could check then if it starts appropriate place. Moves okay. Yeah, and I haven't checked this. The 24. That's 63. But it's not exactly doing its thing. Oh yes, because it's not drawing it in a correct place. Or is it? 22 and here, and maybe I'm just not erasing it. No, it's 22 as well. Oh yeah, 1, of course it's 1. And 1 here. So now it's actually should be alright. Yeah, now it works. It displays only when the level is being drawn, is just enough to see that indeed you are getting to the next level. So that's one key, and we can get these stars. Let's quickly finish the level. Careful, we have to avoid the door because we only have just enough keys. Yeah, and I have to switch the color because it's incorrect. It's gray, and I don't need gray here. Okay, that's almost enough. Carefully going here, and now it should work. But it's not passing. Oh yeah, I know why. I have forgotten about actual switch. Go to pre-engine. Go to operators are not exactly nice, but in our case that's just QBASIC, so yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's okay, and maybe I have to push slightly some of my stuff. Let me see. Once again. $23, $22. No, it's kind of right. So let's check it out. Hi Visa. I did a few things over here. Now I can collect stars, pick up keys, use keys to destroy the doors. Right? Yeah, I haven't picked up any keys, that's why I can't pass through the door, but now I have one. So yeah, couple more. Now I can pick up everything here. We shouldn't be able to get out yet. And I have to later fix the base score. Now it's just based on 1000, so I could check it correctly. Like that. And now we have to go here, because if we go there in the other room, we will waste the key, and we need another one to get all the stars. I know we have 24, that's alright, and yeah, that works. So now we have actual procession or implementation of our blocks, except enemies. We have switching levels. At some point I have to add a screen for victory when there is no levels, but we have done our task to collect all the stars and get to L marks, level exit. Then we have to get something that tells us that that's positive game over. And we can check it at pre-engine. Like here, if current level is higher than max level, then go to exit victory. For now, just put it over here. That's, yeah, will be the case. Or actually, I want quit because exit is an operator. So locate 22. And for example, yeah, color 15, print congratulations, you won. Yeah. How many characters is that? 34, and here we have 63. That's like 30 characters already. I can just add a few stars around. That's 4. That's 4 as well. And I can add yeah, that will be exactly 40, I think. Yeah, and then Qt. Let's just basic Qt and set our labels over there. Let's level max. Maybe I got it the other way around, I don't remember. Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, so that's the basic part of the game. think that's kinda enough. And the other time I will be doing enemies. For now we don't have anything, so that red guy is just standing there. But then we could have this little arrays for enemies starting position, so we could process them. And I guess one enemy for that tiny screen is enough. You don't have to have more than one. And then, for example, the first level could have no enemies whatsoever. Yeah, but I wanted to get the color right. So maybe 10? Or is it... Or, wait a second. It's 9, that's alright. Yeah, that's 15. Level exit color. Oh yeah, I know why. I forgot to put it there. I have to share it as well. Not sure that I need that, but I can add it anyway. Should be safer. It's just that. Right. Yeah, level exit and level exit color. Here it's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to add logic for it. Case this one. I just added the base. Now it's black, but at least it's working a little bit, just a tiny bit. So I have this. Oh yeah, I forgot it's incorrect type. Oh yeah, now it's alright. And we could check the end screen as well. Oh yeah, and I wanted to set the score properly, because right now I have it cranked up. Where is that? Somewhere in the beginning. Oh yeah, that's sub. I have to set it the main program, and just no, not here. Yeah, like that. Now it's 0. Yeah, get all of that. And the final couple of keys, and now we can actually carefully get through there. Oh yeah, I forgot that couple in the bottom right corner. Welcome to level 2. Now it is slightly easier. We only have to collect 20 stars. Now this pack and the final 2 couples to the side of the main room, kind of treasure room of some sort. Now we can go there. Yeah, that's a mediocre, not even mediocre screen for this kind of purpose, but you know, can be really glorious with having just ASCII stuff. Maybe I'll draw something later, but yeah, for now that's it. I'll just save once again and finish the stream. I will be playing Terraria tomorrow with the Suburban Fox exactly the same time, 8 PM Belarusian time, that's UTC +3. And we will see, maybe I will get something interesting, but yeah, I have no idea how I'll get through like 3 hours with this my state. I guess we will see, because I don't want to cancel the stream, really. Thank you for watching.